All right, today I'm here with Scott Miskowski, correct?
Yes.
And by the looks of your hat, the best Marine is a submarine. I take it you were a Navy man, is that correct?
Yes, I was.
What years did you serve?
94 to 2005.
Wow, so you got into the mid-90s.
Yes.
How old were you when you signed up?
28?
Okay.
29? 28.
So late 20s. Did you go to college beforehand or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah? So got a degree and then decided you wanted to serve, huh?
I never finished my degree. Ran out of money.
Yeah, like most of us do.
And just got laid off from 7 jobs over the course of 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Decided I needed to do something steady.
Yeah.
And I had tried to go into the Navy when I was 18.
Okay.
And my mommy had a fit.
Okay.
But I'm second generation submariner.
Oh, wow. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's great. So your father was?
Submarine.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. Did your grandfather serve too?
He was Army.
Army guy. Okay. What'd you do while you were on a submarine?
I programmed and launched weapons.
Wow. Was that so? Your dad was on a submarine. Was that something that you wanted to do when you signed back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then just that led to what you ended up doing on the boat, then, huh?
Yeah. I'd heard all the sea stories from him, and
yeah, that's what you wanted to do.
yeah.
That's
So
cool.
I was going to go for full 20 and got medically retired at 11.
Okay. Did you spend any time overseas?
I can neither confirm nor deny. We went a few places that we weren't there.
Yeah, as submarines tend to do.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of get that. Yeah. So you did spend some time underway, though, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I figured you would in 10 years. So.
I actually had 6 years and so many months at sea.
Oh, wow. Over the course of the decade. That's a lot of time on a boat,
Yeah.
man. That's a lot of time on a boat. What was your favorite thing about being on a sub?
Camaraderie.
The team feeling?
Yeah.
And it's kind of a theme that kind of goes throughout anybody's service in the military is a camaraderie.
I mean,
How big was your boat?
I was on the Los Angeles class,
Okay.
which is 288 feet long and 33 feet in diameter.
Okay. So not huge.
No.
So not a whole lot of you. So it's not like an aircraft,
120.
not like an aircraft carrier. Where
No.
It's like a city on
No.
a boat. It's
No,
about 100.
I've seen
manageable.
an aircraft carrier and took a tour.
Yeah, those things are insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy's stationed in San Diego. We got a chance to go on one, and it's unbelievable that they can make those things float and what they have on them. But yeah, 100 people is probably a far cry from that. So that's I could see that it was probably a little bit more comfortable doing it. What was your least favorite part about being on the sub?
I guess just the few people that I didn't get along with.
Yeah,
I couldn't get away
well,
from
and that's it. Yeah. You're stuck. It's not like a job here working 9 to 5 o'clock. You could just say screw you and leave. You got to go out back to your bunk and you see him when it's time to eat and stuff like that. So I can imagine that.
Even on a carrier, you can,
Get away
avoid,
from someone, but not on a sub. No, not 200 feet. I'm assuming you've seen Hunt for the Red October, correct?
Oh yeah.
And we were pretty much easing out of that kind of feel probably about the time you got in mid-90s, right? I mean, I'm sure still was going on a little bit, but did you go deep in the sub? Like, in the movie they go super, super deep and all that stuff. And
We have gone in excess of 400 feet is all I'm allowed to say.
Okay. So, could have, but do your ears pop when you go down?
No, in the sub you don't really feel much.
Okay. Wow. So it doesn't really change as you go up and down?
No.
Interesting. That's cool.
No, the hull is made of what they call HY80, which is a compound of steel and titanium.
Okay. So it can
An
breathe.
Alloy, that's what I'm
Yeah, an
trying to
alloy.
think.
So it can kind of breathe a little bit as you go, and it's pretty tight in there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it doesn't change the pressure much.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, that's cool. Well, what'd you do once you got out?
I started working for Chase Bank
Okay.
here
Cool.
at the call
Yeah.
center,
Nice.
and then the VA came and said, you can keep working. I was making what, 1,000 to 1,100 a month. They said you can keep working, and we'll keep paying you. What was it? 1,300, I think, at the time. Or you can quit, and we'll raise you to over 2,000,
So,
and also kick in Social Security disability on top of that. Well, gee,
what am I
I
going
can
to do?
keep working or take a raise.
Yeah.
Let me think about that.
Yeah. Well, I think you made the good call, and we talked a little bit about this before you started, and you're also a professional Saint Nick. Don't let your kids hear this, but I'm sitting next to royalty here. At least during the month of December, right?
Yes.
That's cool, and I'm sure that's a lot of fun. My beard's not white yet, but when the day it gets there, I'll probably be joining the ranks and doing the same thing because it looks like a blast.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, Scott, thank you so much for your time. Above all, thank you for your service, and thanks for coming to lunch today.
Hey, not a problem. Thanks for having me.